ovation when we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication, winning doesn't take vacation. No space for doubt, we about to put it down. Running, take a breath, keep running. Cause your time is coming, show it out. One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head, straight away, popping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. We got one head.
Last man in this game, tossing the bottom of the night inning. 물럭광 모두 chain, 원래 역전이 더 짜릿한 밥이지. 너는 소리야 from the whole world, 공은 던져 잡고 다 숨죽여 till the end. Throw yourself zero to 100. Yeah, this is my home ground. Don't memory crowd. One and two, the top goes like whoosh. 떠나가기 질러 get loud. Like I said, nigga, tell my team. 믿고 달려, 난 still the same. Make a new history. Top of the big street. One hit to the top, keep it coming, we don't stop. One hit straight away, bumping like an 808. One hit, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. One hit, we got one hit.
Pega tu posición y representa tu país. Soy el jugador que se creció, pero no olvida su raíz. Estoy pensando en toda mi gente mientras recorro la base. Firme, pase lo que pase, vamos por encima, esa es la frase. Subo el volumen cuando llegue mi turno al bate, que esto es el clásico mundial. Ponte ready para el desempate, hay que jugar con el corazón. Darlo todo en el terreno, esa es mi pasión. Con orgullo trae tus colores, porque luego ya comenzó. We don't stop,
One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head straight away, pumping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. One head, we got one head. Standing ovation when we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication, winning doesn't take vacation. No space for doubt, we about to put it down. Running, take a breath, keep running. Cause your time is coming, show it out. One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head, straight away, popping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. We got one head.
Last man in this game, tossing the bottom of the night inning. 물럭광 모두 chain, 원래 역전이 더 짜릿한 밥이지. 너는 소리야 from the whole world, 공은 던져 잡고 다 숨죽여 till the end. Throw yourself zero to 100. Yeah, this is my home ground. Don't memory crowd. One and two, the top goes like whoosh. 떠나가기 질러 get loud. Like I said, nigga, tell my team. 믿고 달려, 난 still the same. Make a new history. Top of the big street. One hit to the top, keep it coming, we don't stop. One hit straight away, bumping like an 808. One hit, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. One hit, we got one hit.
pega tu posición y representa tu país. Soy el jugador que se creció, pero no olvida su raíz. Estoy pensando en toda mi gente mientras recorro la base. Firme, pase lo que pase, vamos por encima, esa es la frase. Subo el volumen cuando llegue mi turno al bate, que esto es el clásico mundial. Ponte ready para el desempate, hay que jugar con el corazón. Darlo todo en el terreno, esa es mi pasión. Con orgullo trae tus colores, porque luego ya comenzó. We don't stop,
One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head straight away, pumping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. One head, we got one head.
In this funny state, looking at the time, you're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting bright. I know that it's different, 'cause you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And we give it a minute, but we can't keep the time. I came to ask you something, with the highway speeding by. You know that I think it's funny, it's in the way you drive. I need you, I want you, 'cause you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. We're painting over me, cover of the white, just make it go in the light. And we're painting over me, cover of the white, just make it go in the light. And you're always on my mind. Never wanted you to change your mind. Now you're always on my mind. And you're always only painting over me, cover of the white, just make it go in the light.
Yo soy de aquí, aquí nací, aquí crecí. Aquí
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starting pitcher, Reid Detmers. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals. There's the strike.
Ball 2.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. The 3-1. A dive. Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. And very nicely done for the out.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down. Throws from the seat of his pants. And just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Just starting things out here in Angel Stadium. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So up next, Jack Caglione.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Batting average this month over 400.
Hit hard on the ground is short. The throw to first. That's out number 2. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate. But when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is Isaac Collins. And the 1-0. In the dirt. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0.
That's you. Come on and rise up. Put it in action. Go mad with it. Come on, lift it to the top. Yeah, rise up. That's you. Come on and what are you?
Back here at Angel Stadium. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Randy Dobnak. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ball.
The 1-0. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Siggy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boo. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. The 1-0.
Ball, no.
This one belted deep left field, on its way down. He'll circle the bases, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Who doesn't love watching Mike Trout smash home runs? His swing just sounds different. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Tied up here in the early going.
Ball.
Upstairs. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Driven deep center field, on its way, home run. They hit another, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1.
Try to slide it to start off the at-bat, and man, did it backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that pitch. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
One down. Moises Ballesteros, the next to hit for the Angels. Ripped to short. Tosses to first, and there are two down.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and that is that. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. It's the Angels 3 and the Royals 1.
Back in the fall. I'm ready for real. We really the squad. We really the ones counting it. Look at the moves, handle it. All of the ops handled it.
Back in Anaheim, all set for the start of the inning. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. High in the air, out to right. Low on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Ball.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Ha!
That's a strike. Right side, hard hit. Frazier on to first in time. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second.
The designated hitter, Starling Marte.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Starling Marte. Way upstairs, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 2-0. Next offering upstairs. That one lifted to left. Reaching for it and brings it in. No runs, no hits, no errors. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 3 and the Royals 1. Bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, number 43.
Third baseman, Tinser Guzman.
swing, and he breaks his back. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
On the ground right side. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting ninth, catcher Tyler Heineman.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Tyler Heineman. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Bird. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Up the middle. That's it. He can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder.
Here's Trout. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boone. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boone. A 2nd homer just confirmed what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
On the ground to third. Long throw to first, and the inning is over. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back here at Angel Stadium, out of the 3rd inning, Luke Maley steps in for the Royals. No question about this one. It's out of here. He wastes no time on this one, and they cut into the deficit. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Ball one.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That one's back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. They go back to back, and they close the gap. It's 6-3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Nick Lofton.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0.
Ball.
Detmers, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Throws to first in time. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Ball.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Yeah.
Hard hit left side. To first.
Yeah, you're
2
out.
away.
Up next for the Royals, first baseman Jack Caglione.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Jack Caglione getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball one.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Their third home run of the inning, and they inch closer. It's 6-4.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Ball.
to him.
Hee-haw!
Perez swings and hits a deep fly ball left field. That one's well struck. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the deficit.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Pitch in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They've hit another. And we're level. It's 6-6.
If there's a most predictable count to get a fastball, it's still 3 balls and 1 strike. I'll tell you what, that hitter was ready for it. He got his pitch, and he absolutely unloaded on it.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Meckler under it. And that'll do it. But a 5 spot has evened this game up. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back in Anaheim, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Ball 2.
Two one now. And there's a ball. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Moises Ballesteros.
Ballesteros bats left, throws right, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Good hitters count the 2-0. And that skips into dirt. Right through there for a strike. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. And that's a double.
Up next for
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
One out, runner at second. Josh Lowe will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Right field, that's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. And they've rallied from 5 back. It's 8-6. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next,
couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's Adam Frazier. Puts a bunt down. Caglione slings to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
In the air to left center. Perez on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Two-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now 8-6. Back in Anaheim, well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. He's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
That misses. Ball one. Marte gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ahoy!
The 2-1. There's a strike. That one misses. Full count now. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. One down.
Up next for the Royals, right fielder Tyler Tolbert.
One out man at first. Tyler Tolbert steps in for the Royals. He's already homered in this game.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now two gone.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the #1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
The 1-0. That
Ball
one is
three.
upstairs. Bobby Witt Jr. next up for Kansas City. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. A two-run shot, and we have a tie ball game. It's 8-8.
Took on the good part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2.
Ball one.
Two down, nobody on.
No.
Two and 0 the count. Here it comes. That one missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. Two-run shot for the Royals this inning. All even now at 8 apiece. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the inning.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder
And now batting Mike Trout. And the way he's
Trout.
going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. And caught on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away.
Up next.
And
for
here's a
the
look at how
Angels,
he's using his pitches in this one.
Zach Neto.
Go ahead run on base. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered here in this one. Here's your 1. There's the strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next, for
Absolutely
the Angels,
hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ripped on the ground to second. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get them home. We've played 4. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Fastball for a strike. And base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Right through there for a strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Not even close there. And now 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly First and second now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Isaac Collins, the next to hit.
Ball.
First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the fifth. Sack bunt towards third. Whips it across, and that is a big first out.
Up next,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Fires to the plate. Safe. He beat the tag. It's 10-8.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing in the bat to drive in two. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
One down. Runner at first. And now the DH. Starling Marte.
Yeah.
The 0-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
The 1-1. And he takes a strike. Massey, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
That's too high. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Goes down looking. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 10 and the Angels 8. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe.
Right fielder, Josh Lowe.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Fastball for a strike. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they cut into the deficit.
My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his second homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power boot, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
This one in the air, center field. Perez moving under this one. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman.
So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier.
Ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch way upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That's out to center field. Perez has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Tyler Heineman.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hey.
Right through there for a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Angels.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Wade Meckler digs in now.
Ball.
There's the strike. Here's a 1-2. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and down. It's their second home run of the inning, and that's how they take the lead. It's 11-10. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Well, we put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next,
And next for LA, Nolan Shadowell.
Nolan Shadowell.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. The 1-1.
Ball, no.
Trout off of first with 2 away. Splits the plate, and it's 2-2. Upstairs.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him swinging.
Y'all don't really want to hit me. I was raised in the struggle. All I really know is the hustle, boy. Y'all don't really want it with me. I'm self-built, I'm self-made, and I'm self-paid. Y'all don't really want it with me. Hustle game strong.
Back in Anaheim, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero yo soy Coco, usted de Viking. Busca el T tirándome un breaking. Estoy en mi...
Tyler Tolbert
Leading off
getting ready
for
to
Kansas
hit.
City, right fielder Tyler Tolbert.
And he pops up the bunt. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Ball one down.
Third baseman Nick Lofgren.
And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Drive.
The Angels up by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. Bunting, and he pops it up. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Up next for the Royals, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 3. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Reid Detmers is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New arm out of the
Angels,
bullpen, Grayson
number
Rodriguez.
21.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Rodriguez.
Ball 1 there. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Here's a 2-1. And there's a ball. Jack Caglione would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
That's in there. Full count now. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Trout gets under it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Royals. And they remain on the short end of an 11-10 score. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Zach Neto. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't bring out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the hell.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. Hook 1.
Just missed. In the air to left center. Then there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ball up.
Here's a 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Smoked on the ground a second. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Josh Lowe.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Lowe now at the plate. Two and 0 the count. Here it comes.
Hey, Reid.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 12-10. Zingy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
The 1-0.
Ha! Ball.
That one is upstairs. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-10.
Well, in a 3-1 count, a hitter's looking to do damage. Not just a single, not just a double, not even a triple. You're trying to go deep. And right there, an outstanding approach. Attack that baseball and hit it out of here.
So 2 down. Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. Frazier, 34-year-old vet. He made his major league debut back in 2017, and he was a 6th-round draft. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching for
New
Kansas
pitcher
City,
on here,
number 65,
Noah Cameron.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Hit in the air, center field. Perez on the move. And that's the 3rd out.
I'm living a life right now. I'm living a life right now.
It's been a long while, I got it on pin, a living bankrolling. I'm my own penny, I've been on 10, I the whole team, and all of that way, you know it's on me, you know I got.
Back here at Angel Stadium, top of inning number 7, Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals.
Ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that. Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Oh, that high-forcing fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
The Halos leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7.
High.
Fastball for a strike at 95. One and 2 here. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Collins, the next to hit, takes outside. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 13-11.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Well, it looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing. An unforgettable game for him.
And that is is downstairs. And that's ball one. Two down, nobody on.
No. D-Ride.
Not close with that one. Ball three. Starling Marte waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
That one finds the zone. Now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Meckler under it. And that is that.
Don't need no caption, no, we live in lavish. Drip, drip, drop, I know you see the fashion. I know you see the fashion. This that sauce you never could imagine. This that type of pretty you ain't never seen. Cold, in my dark, man. Pull over some moles, better have a bag. My phone.
And lead off for the Halos. Catcher Tyler Heideler.
I'm burning. I can barely keep it turning. If I left you, what would you?
That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder.
And next for the Angels, Wade Meckler. Can't forget the two-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Trying to move him over here. Caglione. And he beats it. He's safe.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
That's in for a strike. That one in there to Mike Trout.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ball.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one. And he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Nolan Shotwell will hit next. bunt down the first base side. Throws to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Angels, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Caglione takes it himself. Play is made, 2 out.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Moises Ballesteros.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Moises Ballesteros. 1 for 4 with a double. Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Josh Lowe.
So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Bunts it in the air. Over to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Back in Anaheim, so here's the Royals DH, Starling Marte. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Royals, catcher Luke Maile.
Ball.
Two-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Royals, right fielder Tyler Tolbert.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler Tolbert.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Royals, third baseman Nick Lofton.
That's too low. Ball 1.
Ball.
High fly ball out to left field. Meckler moving under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, number 43.
Third baseman, Mr. Guzman.
Hard hit, right side. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Bunts it in the air. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Tyler Heineman.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Tyler Heineman.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
The 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Hey! Ball.
Heineman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Angels with the lead, 16-11. Last chance coming up for the Royals. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set to start the 9th in this one. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. In the air, right field, low. On his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And the 1-0. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. That missed by a lot, and it's 3-0. Right side, hard hit. Frazier on to first in time. Royals down to their final out.
Up next for the Royals, center fielder Salvador Perez.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Grayson Rodriguez gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Jose Fermin.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Thought that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they close the gap. It's 16-12.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Two down, nobody on. That one ripped right center field. Back there. Going, gone. They go back to back. That's his third home run of the game. And they inch closer. It's 16-13.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So two down, and the batter now, Michael Massey. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's bad. And that one is out of here. They hit another, and they're chipping away. It's 16-14.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Swinging a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
up next.
Timing on the
Royals.
swing was good,
Catcher,
able to shoot the ball up
Luke
the
Maile.
middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Luke Maile. This one popped up, low, ranging after it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels slug their way to a win in this one.
Just an absolute slugfest. Not a good day to be a pitcher. There are going to be a lot of sore necks. Players turning left, turning right. Balls flying all over. Neither staff had anything working, and these offenses just kept exchanging blows.